That's what's up, man. Speed dating episode ngapi? 4? Episode 4, maze. Already at Grand Acres. The day today, guys, is Saturday at 6 a.m. in the morning. Yes. Sisi hao tunaelekea Nanyuki. Tuende tuone ile mambo tumekuwa tukitafuta namna gani wadau. Na wanasemaga mapema?
Ndio best.
Mapema ndio best, man. 6 a.m. sai. Wacha tuingie tucheki mambo iko namna gani au sio?
Twende.
Ati ndo sisi Nanyuki, ndo sisi.
Tumefika.
Kabisa, man. Tuko place inajita Sons. Hapa ndo waga nasikia inakuwaga stopover ya breakfast. Wako na mpaka karoutine kao fulani.
So breakfast?
Yeah.
Alafu tuende kwa shamba.
Abel.
Yes, please.
VP.
Acacia Cove, eh?
Yes, we're here.
This is it.
Judy. Karibu.
This one.
Thanks for coming.
Anytime.
Thank you.
This is our neck of the woods in Karyonga, Nanyuki.
This is Karyonga.
Yes, this is Karyonga. Karyonga actually ends at the Nanyuki River.
All right.
On the other side of the tarmac. After Juakali town.
Yes.
So as you noticed, we came 1.5 kilometers from the tarmac.
Correct.
To our gate.
Yeah.
Siambali.
We measured actually.
Na barabara iko na maram.
Kabisa.
Angalau inataka love kiasi kutoka kwa county.
Kweli.
Alafu tumeingia mpaka hapa.
Yeah.
So this is our new home in Nanyuki.
Oh, nice.
And I always like, when we do site visits, the beacons are in the ground to mark the boundaries.
Oh, yes.
So sometimes we do the flat pancake ones just to mark where the beacon point is.
Correct.
And then we come and do our giant ones.
I've seen them.
Or whatever our architects. For Acacia Cove, we're going a little bit different.
Yeah.
Because we want our beacons to match the eventual gatehouse and the buildings that will be on site.
Correct.
So they'll look like a finished extension of the buildings.
Nice.
With some lighting.
Good.
As well.
All around
as part of the landscaping.
Oh, nice.
Yes, but the beacons are already in the ground because the title deeds are ready.
Okay.
And by the time title deeds are being done, boundaries have to be demarcated.
Correct.
Right, so
nice.
If you'll allow me, I'd like to orient you.
Okay.
In terms of the maps.
Actually, right before we get into this, we are following that checklist. So yesterday we did our due diligence, and we saw that this piece of land is actually under your name. You are the company Grand Acres.
Yes.
So we verified everything. Iko sawa.
Good.
Iko sawa. So hatuna tashwishi hapo, hatuna bugdha.
Yes.
But now we can proceed.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So what I have in front of me are the registry index maps.
This is it.
Yes, this is that document.
This is it.
Yeah. It's not an intimidating looking document.
Are you seeing this, Madi?
Yeah.
Unaiona, eh? Good.
RIM.
Yes.
So, in terms of orientation, Karyonga, because of how long Karyonga sits on the ground, it covers about 6.5 kilometers from end to end.
All right.
And for that reason, the registry index map for Karyonga, block 2.
Yes.
Because we're in block 2.
This is block 2.
Which obviously tells you there's a block 1.
Yes.
Marura, block 1, Karyonga.
Yes.
So
this one.
It's been split into 3 sheets.
Okay.
The RIM exists in 3 sheets.
Yeah.
So our parcel in Karyonga, the 47.78 acre mother parcel that we subdivided for Acacia Cove is coincidentally illustrated on 2 sheets because it was cut between sheet 2 and 3. So in the event that you see that, because that happens a lot, as they create sheets, some plots, you can see number 30, 31, 33, 36, 37, 38 have all been split. You need to see both
sheets.
Yes, you need to see how it sits on both sheets.
All right.
And as you can see, these two match. And the title up there, Nanyuki Marura Block 2, Karyonga. Laikipia District, Nanyuki Marura Block 2, Karyonga. The titles have to match.
So, like here, I see this parcel number 38.
Yes,
that's sitting on both sheets.
On both sheets.
So, if you have to show this to someone, you have to get both of them.
Yes,
you can't
if it has been split.
Yes.
Now, if I was just showing you 74 or let's say even 72, which was ours, we subdivided half acres and sold years ago, I would only need to show you sheet 2.
Yes.
Yeah, and the RIM will tell you which sheet you're looking at. The shaded one. Good. See, this one is showing sheet 3.
Sheet 3, sheet 2. Oh, nice.
Makes sense?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Now, along with that, you need to ensure that the amendment box shows parcel 38 on both sheets.
Parcel 38.
Yes.
This is the amendment box.
Yes. So anytime a plot of land is subdivided or combined or amalgamated, they enter it into this ledger here on the actual RIM. And this one, as you can see, has that many amendments, and they're done in sequence by date. This happens to be amendment 11 on sheet 2. On sheet 3 it happens to be amendment number 13. And it'll say subdivision 38 to 3508 to 3997. That's 80 plots. Exactly. Same here. So all the details have to match.
Yes. 38, 3508 to 3597.
Yes.
This is a total of 80 plots.
Yes.
Okay.
And it'll say subdivision like it does here. Subdivision, right?
Yes.
Now, when it's a combination or amalgamation, like we did with these 3, number 78, 80, and 81, 79, 80. So this is 78, 79, 80, 81. This is 82, you can see. We combined this into a solid block. And it'll say combination 79, 80, 81.
So that means the rim before the amalgamation looked like this.
Exactly.
Because it hadn't been amalgamated.
Yes, exactly.
But now after the amalgamation, now it's one big parcel.
One big parcel.
As opposed to...
with that title number. And you can tell from the sequence, there's a big difference sequentially from the original parcel numbers to now the new combined parcel title. Right? So these are small things I always like to tell people, look out for when you're doing your DD, which is why you should always ask the land seller on site. Show me your mutation form. You're saying it was subdivided from number 38? Sawa. So this is the mutation form.
Oh, nice.
Right? A mutation form is what land owners use to subdivide land or combine land or in other terms amalgamate. It'll tell you the mother parcel, Nanyuki Marura Block 2, 38. Same as the titles on the RIM. All these match, right? It'll give you the acreage. That's 19.331 hectares, which happens to be 47.78 acres. Right?
Okay.
If you ask Google, it can do a simple conversion for you. If you search in Google hectares to acres, enter the hectares, it'll give you. And it's essentially 2.741 acres to 1 acre. That's a ratio.
So it's almost 3 acres.
Almost. So when you're asking someone what size you're selling, be clear that it's either hectares or acres. There's a big difference. In terms of space and pricing. Right. So further on, it'll say who the subdivider is. This is the owner. Person interested in the address. Grand Acres Limited.
Correct.
And then on the second page, our surveyor, our licensed surveyor, draws our proposed scheme. Right? And by this time, we have already received Land Control Board consent to subdivide. because it was agricultural land.
Yes.
Freehold. By law, you have to get approval from the Land Control Board, which we did.
All right.
So you present your scheme as was approved by the Land Control Board.
Okay.
And then if the county surveyor approves, they will allocate LR numbers.
Oh, for every individual
approved subdivision. Yes, because now it changes from the mother parcel 38 to whatever the new ones are. And this map should obviously match the registry index map.
Correct.
Visually. So always cross-reference these documents. That's why they're so important.
So because this simple math tells me these are around 80 plots.
Yes.
If I count these,
it's about 90 in total.
Oh, they're 90, yeah?
But 10 of them were public utility spaces.
Oh, yes.
Then the others are the actual plots that we're selling.
So this translates here exactly.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And it'll even list the title numbers, 3508 to 35 whatever.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And so that's what they look like. Once that is done, the lands registrar, and I've explained this on video before, but it's nice to show people while on site.
Yes.
When we, you can see I'm the one who signed on behalf of Grand Acres as a director in March of 2021.
Correct.
It was approved by the registrar, lands registrar.
Yeah.
That's their stamp and seal.
Yeah.
Now, once they do that, the registrar sends a forwarding letter from Ministry of Lands and Physical Planning.
Correct.
Mutation for RIM amendment.
Yes.
And it'll say herewith find the mutation. Document listed below for your further action.
Yeah.
Nanyuki Marura Block 2, 38. Right?
Yeah.
Please kindly assist the parties concerned for amendment purpose only of the registry index map.
So this means the surveyors have already done their job.
Yes.
So
surveyors done. County surveyor has approved your subdivision.
Exactly.
The registrar, who is now responsible for producing the subdivided titles endorses the mutation form.
Correct.
And sends a forwarding letter along with these.
Yes.
And ask them to amend the RIM. Please send us a copy of the amended RIM for office use, which you can now get at the local office. You pay a fee and they produce a certified copy, which is what I have in front of me. Because there's only one original.
Yes.
They make copies and the provincial survey office stamps to certify that it's an authentic copy of what they have in custody.
Nice.
So if someone shows you any of these documents that are not certified, it doesn't mean anything for me. Even when I'm doing due diligence, I have to go back and reconfirm.
Correct.
Because I don't know if they've manufactured something or if it's legit. So it always has to be certified by the issuing authority.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
I hope that makes sense.
Yes.
100%.
Yeah, so that's what these are.
Okay.
And the same for the mutation. We'll have the certification on it. Then the LR numbers, because there are so many, they can't fit on the front page. That's what this box is for.
For the LR numbers.
Yeah, the county surveyor will say see area list attached and they annex it here.
Okay.
Survey computations of all the subdivisions, which is the LR numbers in the areas.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so you guys happen to be interested in this particular one?
Yes. We've seen it's plot number what?
Number A53.
A53.
The 53rd proposed subdivision.
Yeah.
Which is that?
Yeah.
And that's the title number.
3560.
Right?
Yeah.
And
my people in Umoja 1 will relate. Hiyo ndio gari ya kwenda Umoja 3560.
Umoja 1. There you go. So and this certified copy we actually received on that particular date,
26th of July 2022.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Is when we went and asked for the certified copy of the mutation form.
I'm seeing 7th April 2021.
This is the date it was approved.
Okay. This is when you received.
Yes.
I see.
So and you can tell the difference from the stamp.
Yeah.
Our certification is by county surveyor.
Yeah.
Laikipia County.
Yes.
this stamp for approval is district surveyor.
Oh, like Laikipia County.
Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
nice.
and this is what they do when they annex these sheets.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would have been on page 1.
Oh.
And you see the stamp on page 1 is the same.
Yes.
7th April 2021.
2020. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
good.
that hopefully gives you an idea how we arrive at beacons in the ground.
Exactly.
Which is where we're standing.
Yes.
You have a beautiful hay farm behind you. That's Mount Kenya. It's raining.
Oh, so that's why it's not very...
Yeah, you can see the slope ascending of Mount Kenya
into the clouds
from that side. We happen to be here, and you guys are a blessing. Apparently, it hasn't been raining until now.
Until we came.
Until you guys come.
Nice. This is awesome.
Mambo za Wakamba.
You to achieve. This is beautiful. And this gives me so much confidence knowing that my plot here is here.
Now, I haven't even finished. Because, remember, this is not showing you your specific plot. The RAM has to show you your specific plot.
Eventually,
And because this design here by the invitation, and I'm so glad we get to do this for you.
Yes.
Because this is most of the times this is not the case, but because of the number of subdivisions for this big parcel, and they do it by hand still, by hands draftsmen.
Yes.
When it's too messy to do on the main RAM, they create an insert.
Okay.
And it'll say on both sheets, see insert sheet number 4.
Yes.
Why number 4? Because Karyonga already has 3 sheets.
Yes.
So whenever they create other ones, they will reference its sequence.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yes.
And that's what we have here, which is sheet number 4.
All right. Nice.
Right? Nanyuki, Marura Block 2, Karyonga, insert sheet number 4. Certified, of course. If it's not certified, treat a suspect. Ask them to get you a certified one. Or if you want to deal with the hassle of doing it yourself, up to you. If you want the land that badly, you may have to.
Okay.
But ideally, as a matter of goodwill, the land seller needs to show you the documents. And we take it a step further. Whenever you buy, if you choose to buy this amazing parcel, we will provide you a certified copy of all these documents go with your title deed.
Awesome.
So you have traceability.
Okay.
Of how we went through the process.
I see.
And anything else you might require of us, we're happy to share as well.
Question?
Yeah.
So, by the time I'm getting the documents,
because
I need to get the RIM.
Correct.
Yes. The RIM.
Yes, comes with my title deed and all the other documents. Is this what I get? Ama itakuwa kitu kama hii kubwa hivi?
No, because we can't just give you insert sheet 4. We have to show you where in sheet 4 came from.
Exactly.
Right? We'll give you all 3.
All 3. Ooh.
Yeah, we'll give you each one for the 3. Sheet 2, sheet 3, and sheet 4, because sheet 4 is the insert. And as you can see, it matches the approved subdivision scheme with the title numbers on it.
Exactly.
So this is what we mean when we say if your title deed is not clearly illustrated on a registry index map, then you might have a problem. Because in the context of the new title conversion process happening at Ardhi House, is part of Ardhi Sasa's current exercise, as is required by the Constitution. It's not something they've come up with because they're bored. The Constitution requires the Ministry of Lands to do this by law. So it's by force. If you take your title deed, your ID, your PIN certificate, and a field application form by Ministry of Lands for your new generation title, and the RIM, but your plot is not shown there, they put it aside kwanza for further investigation to make sure why is it not shown there. Is it a legit piece of land? Ama uliuziwa hewa?
Correct.
Ama, as happens most of the time, the land seller maybe just didn't go all the way to complete the process of updating the registry index.
I see.
Which is majority of the time. And while that is easy to fix, it will inconvenience you in time because the guys at Ardhi House have to communicate with me, with the survey department.
Correct.
To have that updating done.
Nice.
And in the meantime, you will not be able to transact on your title. You won't be able to take it to a bank for a loan, you'll be able to sell it because
it'll just be a piece of paper there
in the Ministry of Lands.
Yeah.
And hopefully it wasn't a fraudulent issue where we simply sold you thin air.
Yeah.
But this is what proves to the government of Kenya that you own a piece of land physically within the boundaries of Kenya. Now, I should also mention the reason they're doing the title conversion and only referencing the RIM is because mutation forms, strictly speaking, are usually privately held by the survey department. They are not supposed to be accessible to the public under normal circumstances because of the RIM. This is a final authority.
Yes.
This document is a final mapping authority. This is simply supposed to be a reference document that is used internally. But because most people don't update the RIM, the survey department usually lets you get a certified copy of it. But once they update the RIM, this is under lock and key.
That's it.
Hakuna any.
So that means when you have these, you have everything you need.
Title deed, certified copy of RIM.
Bus.
If you need to investigate the subdivision, go with your RIM and your title and your identification documents to the survey department. They will look at this to tell you hiyo iko sawa, ama kuna kitu kombo, hizo shape, they're not matching, or whatever the case may be. And this is exactly why Ministry of Lands, for the title conversion, are not caring about the mutation. They'll ask you for the RIM. And if I don't give you the insert, sheet number 4, you see you're not illustrated here. So if I only give you sheet number 2 and 3, and they'll ask you yako iko wapi?
True.
Asioni. Letter sheet number 4. Because it's sheet number 4 that shows. And yours is this one, 3560?
Yes.
Right there.
At the corner.
Yes.
Good.
And we're parked right here.
Yes.
As we speak.
This is where we are parked.
Yes.
So tuko hapa. 3560.
Yep. And if you have neighbors who have done the same, their updated RIMs will also have inserts here. So they'll tell you insert for parcel number 564 from sheet number 3.
Good.
So you can always cross-reference these documents to make sure that everything matches. Kama kuna kitu kombo, investigate further or walk away.
Nice.
And finally, I thought I should bring these just for your benefit. I know you guys own land here, there, everywhere. So
without RIMs.
Now we know better.
Now we know.
So this is an actual title deed. These are the title deeds for our common areas. So for Acacia Cove, what we've done is survey department agreed to issue titles for our common areas and the garden spaces. That are generally surrendered to municipalities or the authorities as public utility. But in our case, we were allowed to retain them. As you can see, they're still registered in Grand Acre's name.
Correct.
And this is for 3591.
Yes.
If we can find that real quick.
3591. 93.
This one.
That's 91.
Yeah, which is over there. It's we reserved it as a green link, which will allow water to drain into the dam. That we share a boundary with, Karyonga Dam.
There's a dam, guys.
Yes, it has its own title. Why is that important? It means that no one can encroach on that piece of land because it is titled. And we can enforce boundaries. It has its own beacons, it has its own titles, just like your plot of land. But in our case at Acacia Cove, once everyone is registered as the owner on their title, we'll have a homeowner association, which will have all of us as shareholders, and all these titles will be owned by that company. So we will all own the common spaces in a shared fashion, so that if I choose to nyakua that thing and build a duka later, you guys can crack the whip and say, no, that's not your property. It's for our common use.
Correct.
Right?
Nice.
And again, the title deed reference will always match the RIM and mutation. Nanyuki, Marura Block 2, title number Karyonga, acreage, owner of record, and on page 2, the title will tell you it's a subdivision of 38.
Parcel number 38.
The mother parcel, and we are the first owners of the subdivision, the subdivided titles.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
And when we transfer your title to you,
Yes.
it'll say 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Abel and Judy.
Oh, nice.
Right.
All right.
Makes sense?
Totally. Totally.
Super.
Good.
Sasa ni hayo tu kwa documents, unless you guys have further questions.
No. Mimi niko
Umeridhika?
Nimeridhika, nimeelewa.
Poa sana.
Yeah.
Grateful for your making time to come and investigate physically. It's important. Don't take shortcuts.
Yep.
Demand all these from whoever is selling from you.
Yes.
Even if you're not buying from Grand Acres or Goshen Acquisitions.
Correct.
It's important that you have all the documents you need.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Okay. So Acacia Cove.
Yes.
We saw a video, man,
Uh-huh.
of how Acacia Cove will look after the value addition.
Yes.
So I have a question.
Sure.
Once we pay, by the how much is it going for?
Only 4.99 for half an acre.
4.99.
Only.
4.99.
Yes.
Okay.
Shillings, not dollars.
Yeah, shillings.
Before you ask your question,
Yes.
can I ask mine?
Ask
Sure.
yours.
So, in my research,
Yes.
I came across something, and I want you to clarify why.
Sure.
So, when you compare Acacia Cove, the amount it's going for, and you compare with some of the pieces of land I saw other companies sell around this area, Acacia Cove is a bit pricey.
In comparison.
Yes. Why?
Many reasons. I mean, I presume you visited those other sites as well?
Yes,
How-
to confirm, because I was wondering why.
Yeah.
Why is this one so pricey compared
Where
to
is
these
the
other
closest
ones?
one to us?
Can I mention the Nini? The one right
Next
here?
door.
Next door?
Yeah.
They were selling half acres for around 1.8. And
Yes.
here we are half an acre
Same
for
size.
5 million. Why?
Well, I believe you're referring to the neighbor we share a boundary with.
This one right
Yeah.
next to us.
Do you know when they sold them?
About 2 years ago.
Right. So that's a 2-year-old price.
Yeah.
Which tells you obviously there's been movement in pricing, and theirs has no value addition.
So
They're not offering any value addition.
that's it. They are done.
Yes, they're done. Actually, I think they're sold out
That
already.
explains the video that you saw. Now you can ask your question.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I saw pretty things in that video.
Yes.
Once, inshallah, God willing, we pay this 4.9 4.9 million.
99.
4.99.
Only. Don't forget the only.
Oh,
Yeah, only.
4.99 only. Will you still come back to us again because I know the value addition costs money. So
Yes.
will we still chip in for the value addition that will come?
No, absolutely not. Our price is inclusive of the land and all the infrastructure that's already going into the land.
Yeah.
As you've seen, we've already done our perimeter fence.
Yes. Which looks beautiful, by the way.
Yeah, we've done the gabion fences in the front.
I wonder what inspired that.
That was actually designed by our architects, Burkhartman and Partners. They're actually the #1 architect in Africa, ranked top architectural firm in Africa.
Nice.
And I think number 98 in the world.
What? Top 100?
Yeah. So they came to the site, they looked at the site conditions, and they felt that the energy and the vibe of any improvements on the land need to honor the openness of the land.
Yeah.
I mean, we can see Mount Kenya. That mountain is about 30 kilometers from us. But it feels like it's right here.
Yes.
Right? It's wide open spaces. You can see Lol Daiga Hills with the rocks.
Yeah.
And on a clear day, you can even see Aberdare Ranges on the other side. And also the stonework gave it a natural ambience with the gabion fence. So the idea was not to impose a Nairobi urban look and feel with solid white walls everywhere. We wanted to maintain this natural vibe because that's what Laikipia is best known for, with the savanna grasslands.
Yeah.
And you guys literally have one behind you.
Man, right behind. Awesome. So apart from the gabion fence, what else will be coming? In the video, we only saw cobblestone roads.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I know it looks like a simplistic render of cobblestone roads, but roadworks are probably the single most expensive intervention on land.
Absolutely.
I don't mind telling you, for instance, we have 2.2 kilometers of internal road. Within Acacia Cove.
Yeah.
It costs us about 45 to 47 million shillings per kilometer to do the road because of excavation. You have to excavate the topsoil. For stability. You have to backfill with various types of hardcore stone grading to stabilize the surface. You have to do your duct work and for drainage, for power cables, for data cables, and for plumbing for water distribution. So we're reticulating all the utilities alongside the roadwork. So it's expensive. So you will get that finished to cobblestone standards. Along that, we have some landscaping. You'll get 2 to 3 design schemes to pick from, designed by Burkhartman and Partners. Because we want a controlled situation. We don't want you investing and then your neighbor puts up a mabati structure or a shack-looking thing. Because that kills our long-term value for the neighborhood. We want a uniform feel, and that's mostly about materiality. Your floor plan, size, and arrangement is up to you. If you don't want to go with Burkhartman's floor plan, you can amend that on your own with your own architects. But the external materials and finishings are completely controlled as designed by Burkhartman and Partners.
So I have accessibility, I have some sense of security because I know that apart from the fence, there'll be guards and whatnot.
The main gate one.
Yes, we have guards already. We have day guards and night guards, so it's 24-hour security. The roadworks with the supporting infrastructure. Water, power, reticulation, and data.
That was my next question, actually.
Yes.
We have all those, but power, water, and
data,
sanitation. Oh, data.
Data, internet in most countries today is considered a basic human need, along with food, water, education, and blah, blah, blah.
So without Wi-Fi.
Yes, so
it's hard small.
We'll lay fiber optics for data as well, and you'll just be able to tap into the trunk line for your half acre. So it's not messy, and everything is subterranean, so we won't have electricity poles and wires crisscrossing everywhere to kill our views of Mount Kenya. Everything is nice and neat underground. But more critically, I have to say, in my humble opinion, is waste treatment. So when you think about, we're going to be washing dishes, taking showers, flushing toilets, where is all that waste going?
Prudent question.
Right. Most people out here will do soak pits. But when you're densifying a compound like we are here, and these are not even that dense, these are half acres. I'm sure you've noticed everyone else is offering 50 by 100s. That's the new norm. That's 4 times as many plots as we have on Acacia Cove.
Very true.
Where is all that waste going? Most of the land developers are just letting it seep into the ground, which is going to destroy water aquifers over time. It's horrible for the environment, and it's not sustainable. You also destabilize the top grade or soil, depending on how many of you are digging for all your mess to go into. So for us, we're doing sequential batch reactors, which is essentially a mini sewer plant, which will recycle the waste and produce clean enough water to use for landscaping, for washing your cars, anything you want to do except for drinking.
You can.
So for drinking water, we will have a borehole just for our compound on site. And so all your water needs are sorted out without destroying the environment, and it's usable. It's a utility you can use fairly quickly, as opposed to being told, one day everyone is going to have a house here, but you have not provided any infrastructure, which the government is not doing anymore, unfortunately. So we have to do it ourselves. And this ties into your question about the price. All that is worked into the price of the land.
So I'm getting all that for 4.99 only.
And we're not even the most expensive. Just across the road, about twice the distance as we are on the opposite side of the road. There's a very well-known developer there who's selling quarter acres at 6 to 8 million shillings. So
half of what
you're paying 4.99 for double the size, with all the same sorts of amenities next to a natural dam. We're the only site in Nanyuki that can claim that we have a natural dam next to us. We actually circle the dam, and we'll have a view of that as we go to the other side. With the beautiful acacia trees, as you can see. That's why we named it Acacia Cove.
Makes sense.
You know, you cannot compare the value. It's apples and oranges. So, you know, for those who feel like the price is not quite there for them, you want to buy a 50 by 100 in the middle of nowhere with no utilities, have a party. But it's not the same product, to be fair. And there's no other way to say it.
No,
absolutely.
That makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
It justifies the amount.
Yes.
So I guess we can maybe go around and see the entire plot, the entire parcel, how it looks.
We start with ours.
We start with ours.
Why not? The beacons are right here.
All right.
And as you guys came with blessings, it's raining.
So as soon as the rain dies down, we'll have a look there.
Super.
But this is beautiful, man. Good job.
I'm glad you like it.
Good job.
Thank you.
And I'm sure there are many more like this elsewhere.
Yes, there's many more coming up.
Good.
There's a few happening in Naivasha.
Nice.
Elementaita. And that's the one thing about Grand Acres and Goshen Acquisitions. All our sites are very unique, very strategically located. And I've said before, there's places, if you gave me land for free, I would not take. Because it matters what your location is.
Location.
Absolutely.
Even in our industry, that's one thing.
And
that makes
the
good tools.
checklist.
And the checklist.
Hopefully, the checklist is at 100%. You like the site. You like the people who are selling. You buy into what they're about, their values. And also, the other thing we're very proud of as Grand Acres is a sense of community. We ultimately build, because that's what's happening. When you subdivide land, you're bringing people together. You're going to have neighbors next to you, across the road from you. What sorts of people are those? That matters. It's not talked about much, but community building is a bedrock of what we do.
Very true.
And I look forward to having a big old party with everyone else that's going to be your neighbor at Acacia Cove.
We share in the joys and the pains.
Awesome.
All of it.
Awesome.
Mostly joys.
Mostly joys. Mostly joys.
Mostly joys.
Which begs the question, actually, are you going to be part of us? Most people sell and they disappear completely, never to be seen again.
Right. That's a fair question. So as a standard practice, we always retain about 10% of all our sites as Goshen Acquisitions or Grand Acres. And sometimes even I myself personally will buy from Grand Acres because I'm a separate entity from the company. So yes, the answer is yes. We'll actually be breaking ground on the show house on our own parcel. Hopefully in the next 2 to 3 months. And people can come and have chai. If we're not sold out when they come for their site visits. But we're already 60% sold. Out of the 80 plots. There's not many remaining. Our fellow diasporans with whom we are well acquainted, because I'm an ex-diasporan, are coming home for Christmas. The summer bunnies, and we have an inkling that if not all of them, most of them will be gone by deck.
That's beautiful, man. And it's a good thing to know that you'll be here, so that when my sequential batch reactor is not working, I have a door to knock.
Yes. We'll have all that sorted out.
Good.
Awesome.
That's beautiful, Solo. This is awesome. Let's explore, man. Kabisa. Tupime hii shamba kwanza. Sijawahi ona half vizuri. Sisi ni wale tuko na kuota huko.
So I have some of the team here.
Yes. Wakuje sana.
So we have besides our security, we have Nicholas here.
Nico
Irungu. He's our resident foreman, site manager. He takes care of the compound for us.
Yes.
And we will stand at the beacons.
Okay, where the beacons are.
Just so you have an idea what size you're looking at.
Hello.
Yeah.
Give everybody an umbrella. Okay.
Haijanyesha hivyo sana Richi.
Ama ndio tuonekane vizuri.
Okay.
Zinakaa poa kwa kamera.
But the journey
has been amazing.
Has officially now taken off.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. But before anything else, nataka tu recommend Grand Acres wamefanya like hiyo siku imekuwa fiti, man.
Kabisa.
This is how they treat all their customers, then you guys are onto something.
And it is how they treat all their customers. Whatever we've shown you for a site visit, from the transport, unaona gari.
Maisha kwa hapo ameisukuma vile inafaa.
Yes,
very good.
To breakfast, to now we're actually just about to have lunch.
Yeah.
Alafu tuanze safari ya Nairobi. That is the same treatment for everybody.
Yes.
Every customer.
Yep. So personally, I think these are people I'd love to work with. Wacha tuoneka tunaweza get property yetu kutoka kwao bwana.
Okay.
Maze.
Una feel aje?
Nina tension, sita kudanganya.
But mzuri ndio
kabisa. I love the company iko sawa. The parcel of land tumecheki iko fiti.
Perfect.
Hapo kwa do inanitishia tu kidogo lakini
but babe tulisemaje?
We'll find a solution.
Si tulisema tunaweza cheza huku na bado tuenda tutafuta pia loan.
Bas. Hapo sawa. Sawa.
Tuenda tuongee mpaka na bank.
Tutaongea nao next week. Sio. Hapo sawa.
But na feel mimi nikwambia na feel nini? Si tu ulisema wewe ni mtu wa kwenda kufikiria juu ya pesa. Mimi na feel asubuhi tukikuja nilikuja kuona shamba general shamba. Sasa unajua na feel nini? Na feel nimetoka kuona shamba yangu mahali naweza jenga nyumba yetu.
Nice one. Hapo sawa, man. Okay, sawa. So in the next speed dating session tutakuwa tuna discuss hapo vile go about financing na nini.
Yes.
Tuone kama itaweza sawa. Isipoweza tutaambia tu Grand Acres.
Itaweza.
Itabidi iweze.
Inaweza.
Mungu mbele. Hapo sawa. Thank you so much Maze for staying with us. Imekuwa true sana kukuwa na nyinyi. I hope mmelan. All those people wenye wanapanga kuingia kwa hii journey Maze, msikubali kuumia. Siku za kuumia zimeisha ama namna gani wewe? Hapo sawa Maze. Bas, mimi nishafunga.
Hata mimi.
See you guys in the next session. I'll see you. Peace.